T. Layla. True or false? Circle T if it is true, F if it is false according to the lyrics. 1. I tried to console you when you had let down your old man. 2. Falling in love with you turned my whole world upside down. 3. I want to make the best of the situation before I finally go mad. Dictation. Listen and write down what you hear. 1. What'll you do when you get tired of it? 2. She's got him on his knees. 3. He tried to give her consolation when her old man had let her down. 4. I don't want you to say we'll never find a way. The story behind the song. They say that love is a many-splendored thing. Among its many splendors is trust, security that the loved one will be there with you and for you for years to come. That is why it is so painful, so heartbreaking, when the beloved transfers her or his affections to another. Loneliness is then mixed with anger, regret, feelings of worthlessness, despair to varying degrees depending on the individual. Pattie Boyd Harrison was married to George Harrison of the Beatles. George was a fine and recognizable guitarist himself, enlivening the Beatles' recording sessions with tasteful, compact, and unpredictable guitar leads. Perhaps George's increasingly spiritual direction, traveling to India to meditate with a guru, attending the Krishna temple in London, and lamenting over living in the material world, put a strain on his marriage with Pattie. Guitarist Eric Clapton fell in love and craved Pattie as his own. Realizing that he could not have her, he put all his feelings of desire and heartbreak at her unattainability into this majestic song. Eric Clapton first played this song with his short-lived band called Derek and the Dominos, a band that included Duane Allman from the American southern state Georgia. Duane and his brother Greg also achieved fame with their Allman Brothers Band, and the band has continued after Duane's death in a motorcycle accident. The song Layla rocks along with verses and choruses until a beautiful sweeping coda, where Clapton's fast-fingered lead guitar soars over rich piano chords. There is a melancholy to the song, as Eric Clapton was troubled by a certain guilt over the risk of breaking up the household of his friend and guitar-playing colleague. Exercise 4. Listen and fill in the blanks. Among the many splendors of love is a feeling of security that the loved one will be there for you for years to come. That is why it is so painful when the beloved transfers her or his affections to another. Guitarist Eric Clapton fell in love with the wife of his friend, his guitar-playing colleague George Harrison of the Beatles. George's spirituality probably had been one factor putting a strain on his married life. Clapton put all his feelings towards her into rapid leads played on this memorable song with a beautiful sweeping coda. The guilt that Clapton has over the risk of breaking up the home of his friend adds melancholy to the song.